Monkey Drum Collective, and as you can tell, this video is all about this. This is a brand new blaster from X-Shot. This is the Motorised Piston Pump, or the MPP, or the PP, or the Mump, or lots of different names people are calling it. This is kind of, I'm going to say groundbreaking, because it is a commercially available AEB on store shelves. Not so much here in the UK, but definitely in the USA and stuff just now. These have been imported into the UK by All the Darts, who managed to get its hands on a bundle of them and did a kind of pre-sale to Britnoff members. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll see these on the store shelves here in the UK, like we have seen with the other X-Shot Pro blasters, like the Fury X and the Longshot. But this is groundbreaking in the sense that it's a kind of commercially available AEB blaster, an automatic electronic blaster. So that is a spring-powered but motorised blaster in the style of the old school Stampede, or there have been kind of hobby versions of these blasters available recently, but they're a bit more on the expensive side. Recently we had the BK, which I have here. I've had this blaster for over a year now. It's had issues and gremlins and to get it up and working properly, but then this was well over £100, whereas these are coming in at £60 I think just now. So a kind of affordable AEB off the shelf. I've took some chronograph readings. If you've watched reviews of these, they all seem to be hitting around the same kind of 150, 160 to 170 FPS mark out the box, depending what darts you're using. I did two tests. I did Worker with used darts, some Worker Gen 3 darts, and I got an average of 148, and then I did some Bamboo and T darts, Sabre T darts, and I got an average of 158 I think for that. So definitely moved up a bit with the Bamboos. They were used darts. I'm imagining with box fresh darts this would be tipping into 165, 170. But yeah, it's just very consistent, super accurate. Did a little accuracy test at the beginning there, and just every shot's on target. The good thing about the AEBs is, you know, it's just, you just pull the trigger and bang, you've got a dart on target. Primes everything for you. You don't have to move. You're not revving up flywheels. It's just boom, an instant shot. This, like the BK, works on what they call the closed bolt. So it cycles the motor and chambers the dart and has the spring primed, ready to go. So when you pull the trigger, the dart just goes, and then it cycles everything back to the start again. So it's very, very effective, very snappy, very quick, and it's just you know, the most effective way to fling foam, really. You've not got the rev trigger of the flywheels, or this kind of slight delay of flywheels revving up. I know we have lots of brushless flywheelers out there which are super snappy and on a single trigger pull, but this is it's just even quicker. It's almost instantaneous. And it just, yeah, it makes foam flinging just that little bit easier. And I don't know, I'm not gonna, it might give some players an advantage in the field to be using an AEB. Definitely, you're not priming, you're not revving up. It just gives you that split-second advantage when you're maybe in a kind of quick face-off situation. So yeah, there's literally a couple of hundred of these now just landed in the UK in the last couple of days. I know they're on Amazon. They've turned up on Amazon and eBay as well. And I know lots of players in the States are using them. There's lots of cosmetic kits and stuff already coming out for them, and people doing different barrel lengths to bring the FPS down to kind of 1 joule, 130 FPS to make it usable at more events. So with my BK, I ended up lowering the spring rate in this, and this now shoots about 110 FPS, but it's considerably smaller than the piston pump, and a bit easier to handle. But I've now running this at, you know, kind of, this hits fairly friendly FPS wise, so I'll probably keep this running at the kind of higher FPS rate. I'd love to get this up to kind of closer to 200, but I suppose 160, 150 is going to be competitive. It's going to be quite good to use. In the box, you get your blaster, obviously, you get the barrel. The barrel's on a collet, so it's quick swap. You get this bearing scar, which is a little bit rattly, but it seems to do the job. You get these iron sights, which are removable. You get these magazines, this magazine. This magazine is very good. The other magazines you've got before, in the Fury X and the Long Shot, they're not great. Like quite creaky, quite thin. This is a definite upgrade. This is a very solid magazine. The spring's a bit noisy, but yeah, I would definitely buy these and use these mags. They just seem very Talon-like in design and structure. I would definitely use these mags if they were available. We've got a jam door here as well, which comes with a screw in it. Must be a kind of to get it past safety testing issues, I suppose. But you can remove the screw, and then you've got your jam door there. You've got a select fire switch here, so you've got safe, single, and full auto. Obviously, full auto ABs above 1 joule in the UK is a bit of a grey area, so I might look at locking this out to just semi-auto like I did with my BK when I first got it. You can hear this beeping at me now. It's got a switch. It's got a warning there that you've left it switched on, so I'll switch that off just now. When I first got my BK, I locked it out to semi-auto, but since I've dropped the spring load down, so it's well under 1 joule energy now, so I've taken that screw out, so I can use the BK on full auto now. But obviously there's a bit of a grey area surrounding that with the other AEBs that are shooting a bit hotter, so I'll probably lock that out. It'll be easy enough to do. I think people are looking at designing a 3D printed switch, or it'll be easy enough to block out. It's just a slide selector switch, so it'll be very easy to fix with a quick mod. Battery just sits in the stock here. There's got a little quick release button there that you just push in and it pops out, and it's a lithium ion battery, 2-cell lithium ion battery, which comes with its own little USB charger in the box, which is very cool, much like the Dark Zone blasters that come in with the pre-installed batteries. Comes with its own little USB charger. And that just fits nicely in the stock there. Obviously the stock's designed very much for this battery. I'm sure you could get another 2S type battery in there, but you might need to rewire the connector because it's on a sort of strange little kind of balance lead connector there. And then, right, you just can slot that back in. The stock removes as well. You can take this off and it unscrews, and you can get in there to do a hot swap on the spring as well, which is quite handy. It's just accessible through the back there. Very chunky handle. Obviously a lot of your motors and gears are in this handle. Big chunky body up there. It's definitely slightly bigger than the BK, maybe slightly heavier, slightly bigger grip as well. But as I say, the BKs were a bit finicky out of the box. I had a lot of issues with mine until I dropped the spring load down, and then it's been fine since then. But it definitely struggled with the stronger spring load and kept jamming and had cycling issues. But I've put several mags through this today. I've not had a single issue, not had a single jam. Deheaded a couple of darts, but nothing major. It's just worked out of the box, so it's been very good. So obviously it's got a closed bolt, so you can load your magazine in. You've got a charging handle here as well, so you can use that to load around into the breech, and then it's ready to go. Obviously you need to deprime this as well when it's not, because obviously it's ready to go at all times, so the spring is compressed. So like the BK, as a way you can deprime it, you have to set it into semi-auto mode and hold the trigger down for 30 seconds or so, and then it'll beep and it'll release, so you can store it deprimed. I looked at putting a different barrel on here from the Fury X, but the Fury X barrel is almost the same size. It's only slightly smaller, so it might be a case of needing a much shorter cut down barrel to duck the FPS down a bit to make it go under the 1 joule limit. And I'm sure people will come out with different springs for it. I have heard of a few cases of people who have managed to burn them out with using 3S lipos or putting much stronger springs in there and strip the gears and stuff. So it seems like it's kind of maxed out for that kind of 160-ish FPS. And to be fair, I think it's going to be it's going to hold its own in that kind of FPS range. It's definitely quite a big blaster. It's quite chunky, quite heavy, but very effective. And it'll be quite simple to use once you're into the hang of these. Obviously, I've been using the BK AAB for a year or so now, so I kind of know how they operate. But it's fairly quick learning curve if it's your first AEB blaster, and everything just seems to work quite well with this one. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people do with these. I've got a few ideas for this already. I really wanted to do some kind of cosmetic work to this. I'm definitely going to paint it to match my BK. And I was looking at putting some kind of barrel shroud on it. I did notice that an X-Shot, an old N-Strike Retaliator barrel, does fit quite well with it. I'm just going to have to do some work to cut this out and get it slotted in, and then that'll still work with the collet system. And then should be able to get the B card on the top there as well, and that should give it quite a nice barrel shroud, which will be nice and cool. So I think I'm going to do that. I was thinking about integrating that kind of different stock into it as well, that could hold different batteries and stuff, and just give us different, more kind of sci-fi feel. Take it a bit more, take it a bit away from the kind of assault rifle feel that it kind of has. So I'll need to see. I do like the back end of the Fury X, and that would that would work quite well actually. But we'll see. I do have a Centurion in bits lying about, which might work, but that just might be too chunky. But it probably fit with this because it's quite a chunky blaster. It's going to be interesting to see what everyone does with these. Next game we go to, no doubt there's going to be lots of them in play. I know lots of people that have ordered these. We even got two here among Chongs. We've got one for Mel as well, just because she struggles with priming some of the higher powered springers, so I thought this would be perfect for her. But it is quite chunky and quite big. I'm not sure if she's going to get on with it that well. But we'll see. We've got a couple of big games coming up towards the end of the year, which no doubt these will get a run out at, and we'll see how they go. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you get a chance to pick one of these up, I would definitely go for it. Obviously time will tell. We'll see how durable they are and how long they last and what kind of punishment you can put them through. Obviously they're brand new just now. But yeah, it'll be good to see. They're definitely really cool blasters, decent value for money, and well worth picking up, I think, if you've got the opportunity to use it in such a game. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned here on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Not been super active on Facebook and Instagram recently, just busy lives going on. But we've been doing. We did Phone Pest, and we've been getting to lots of games and just enjoying the hobby, and not stressing out about creating lots of content or anything. But if you're here watching this, thank you very much, and yeah, glad you stick around, and thanks for watching. Do appreciate it, and yeah, we're going to keep going. Just might not be as prolific as we used to be in past years. But anyway, thank you again, and catch you later.